So I was doing my usual morning scroll through the AI Agent Store AI website today, just seeing what is new. And I stumbled across something that honestly might change how you work forever.
Oh, yeah, I saw what you were looking at. It is a big one.
Right. Imagine grabbing your morning coffee, you sit down, and boom, a junior developer just completely refactored your messy legacy code base overnight. Oh, and that developer. It is an AI living directly inside your terminal.
Which is kind of the dream scenario, honestly. Or a nightmare if things go wrong.
Exactly. So we are looking at Autohand Code today. It is this open source, self-evolving programming agent. Okay, let's unpack this.
Mhm.
Is this tool just a glorified, super smart spell checker, or is it more like having a junior developer living directly in your terminal?
It is definitely the latter. I mean, we are way beyond simple autocomplete here. AutoHand Code is a terminal-first CLI tool.
Great, terminal first. So it is not just popping up in my code editor like normal.
No, not at all. It lives right in the text interface where you actually control your system. It doesn't just sit there and suggest code snippets to you. It actively plans changes, edits files, and actually executes shell commands directly against your local codebase.
Hold on, you just said it executes shell commands autonomously. Giving an AI root access to just run commands sounds like a fast track to accidentally deleting a critical directory.
Yeah, that is usually the very first thing everyone worries about.
Right, so how does it actually avoid breaking your entire project?
Well, what's fascinating here is the architectural safety nets they built in. Because the AI is not just running wild on your actual system. The tool utilizes a self-hosted sandboxing solution.
Okay, so it is somewhat contained then.
Exactly. Think of it like putting the AI inside a padded virtual room. It operates inside an isolated environment, so if it tries to run a destructive command, it is only destroying a disposable copy.
Oh, thank God. A sandbox makes perfect sense. But I also saw that it uses MCP, the Model Context Protocol.
Yeah, that is a huge part of the safety net.
But if the AI is already trapped in a sandbox, what does MCP actually do to keep it safe?
So MCP acts like this highly restrictive translator. It ensures that code automation, testing, and validation all happen securely within strictly defined boundaries. It gets the context it needs, but it is totally fenced in.
Okay, so it is safe enough to run locally without causing complete chaos. But what about the cost? Because an agent autonomously reading and rewriting thousands of lines of code has to burn through tokens, right?
You would think so, but they actually use a freemium pricing model. You can pay for hosted request tiers if you want them to manage the heavy lifting. But the really cool part is you can just use a bring your own LLM provider for free.
See, here's where it gets really interesting, because using that bring your own LLM feature is like dropping your own custom engine into a car chassis.
Oh, that is a great analogy.
Right, you get the whole framework, but you get to control the raw horsepower and the fuel costs yourself. You can swap in a massive model for complex architectural changes, or just plug in a cheaper one for basic bug fixes.
Exactly. You tailor the intelligence and the cost to whatever you are doing. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, tools like AutoHand Code shift AI from a passive assistant to an autonomous worker.
Yeah, it is actually doing the work for you, not just helping you do it.
Right, and it serves everyone from front-end developers to technical founders trying to ship faster.
It completely changes the entire dynamic of engineering. It leaves you with this final thought, really. What happens to the future of software engineering when you can unleash a team of these self-evolving agents to completely refactor a legacy code base while you sleep?
It is pretty wild to think about. The industry is moving so incredibly fast right now.
It really is. Well, you can check the tool out for yourself over at the link on AIagentstore.ai. Thank you for rating the podcast.